I rushed to cut a mango for the master this morning, and I'm, I'm like feeling the my disappointment in that, and but it's also kind of amusing, so I'm going to tell you about it. We've had a couple of mangoes at the house. I've been able to cut a few for Justin in the morning and convince him to eat, half a mango, which I think is like he likes it. They're great. They're perfectly ripe. So I've been getting them ready. I've got it washed. They were about to get too ripe, so I put one in the fridge. I had it all ready. So I knew probably before the meeting, but I was on meeting setup. So I was like starting to run out of time. And I remembered, oh, I want to get a mango for him because he might come over there. So I get the mango, I wash it, I dry it, I get the cutting board, I get the sharp knife, I get the stuff, and I do this how I do it to find out where the good side to slice it is. I poke twice to find out where the seed is in the center. So slice down that side, get it down, 4 slices, 1, 2, 3, 4, get it on a plate that's easy. Get a napkin, put JG on it, so that he'll know that it's there, and so that Johor doesn't eat it when he comes in the kitchen and finds like a beautifully sliced mango, so he just got it already. Anyway, so I was sitting here or getting here and realizing, all right, that was not good. Like here it is, my I don't know if I'll have another gesture with him today, but here was my chance. Here was my chance to think about this person who has given me, the gift of the possibility of consciousness in my life. And yes, he is going to get the mango, and I'm happy about that. But if he had seen that, had come in and seen that I was rushing, preparing this mango, he probably would have thrown it in the trash. And that would be a terrific lesson, and a painful lesson. But I've sort of managed to like get it for myself, by sitting here and realizing that and feeling the pain of like what he's given me, what he wants for me is for me to be here in the moment, to remove obstacles and to uncover the true or the real or the authentic uh, selfless service. That's what I'm imitating. I'm aspiring to selfless service. Okay, mango for Justin. Okay, I'll get it ready and he'll love it. He'll be happy. He'll get a great, perfectly ripe mango. Like that's what I want. But I want to do that from another state of being. And that's what he wants for me. And fuck if I didn't, screw that up. Anyway, I love that song, the Went to See the Gypsy. I haven't heard that in a long time. Like, boy, that's one of my favorite songs. And I remember talking through every line of that once with Justin very early on, years ago, when I had heard. He's like, "Do you know this song?" I'm like, "No," and we listened to it. Maybe he played it again, and he was asking me questions about it, and said, the gypsy says, or it says, "How are you?" He said, and then, the next line, right? And I was thinking, like, of course you said it back to him because you're a schmuck, because you have no idea that that's the gypsy. You just thought it was some guy saying, "How's it going? Good. How's it going?" Like that's what we do. That's our reality. How you doing? Yeah. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? As opposed to, what that moment in this person's life, in our lives, when somebody who is a real human being, knows what it means to be human and asks you, like, "How are you? How you doing?" He's not making conversation. He doesn't need to hear the story of your your day and your trials and tribulations and all the shit you're taking care of. That's not what he's asking, you know. And he certainly doesn't need your mechanical, I'm nice too, you know. How are you? How are you? And then the guy in the song, he goes down to the lobby, right? To, yeah. I wrote, you know, over my desk for a while, I had a written up, beware the small call out. And I remember Coda talking about this at a meeting some years ago, and I'm thinking like my life is a sequence of small calls out. Like that's what I do all day is I take the next call out, to take the next call out, and they're not, you know, it's not even the externals. It's whatever comes up in me, and I just keep answering those calls. I keep answering those calls. I take the next call. I take the next call. So I think that's incredible. Beware of the small call out, because it seems small. You think it's small. It's just probably it merits a just. It's just I just gotta. It's just I just need. It'll just be a sec. And we fail to recognize the door that's opening. The door to our demise. You know, daily, hour by hour, moment by moment, we take the small call out, and it leads us to, you know, nowheresville. Leads us to repetition, and there's this thing, make time for the intrusion of spirit, and I keep seeing that because I'm taking all the Sunday meetings that have been digitized and trying to make sure they're all on hard drives, and you know, putting dates on them. I've just got a lot of computer digitizing and rearranging and stuff going on right now. So I've been spending a lot of hours doing that, and most everything has a place. You know, is this a Sunday meeting talk that Justin gave? It goes in this folder. Is this a Sunday meeting that one of us talked? You know, it goes in this folder. Is this a travel adventure trip? You know, I've got to, oh, this is just travel stuff. I put in another folder. And I keep, every time I go through and put it on another hard drive, I keep coming up with this one, you know, make time, make space for the intrusion of spirit. So I keep seeing it. And you know, it's like, because I haven't decided what folder it goes in. So I just kind of leave it at the bottom, you know, and I put a star by it so I know to deal with it later. But it's a good reminder. But it's true, because if I could combat some of the small calls out, you know, with remembering to make time, create time, space. God, sorry. Space for the intrusion of spirit. So if I could combat my small call, all the small calls out, with making space for the intrusion of spirit, my life would be different. Because unless there's that, because it has to be a battle, that's all there is, you know, is the push and the pull. The pull to downward, the pull to repetition, the pull to mechanicality, and what is there in me, you know, pulling back the other way. Like, that's why I'm around this group of people, so that daily I get reminded, and I see you, and hopefully, or you say something, that I get a little bit of pullback, a little bit of pullback, a little bit of pullback against the mechanical downstream flow. As I'm doing that gesture, I'm thinking of the, okay, I'm thinking of the, I have an electric car that has this one pedal driving. Heard about that? It's like supposed to make our lives easier. And some people love it, but I think it's like we're such lazy fuckers. Right? I won't include you in my we. It's the spirit of we feeling, but I'm a lazy shit, and so that serves like it's so as if it was too much for us, to go from the gas and like, oh, I gotta get to the brake, and I want to go, gas and the brake. Okay. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. If only there was a way that I didn't have to move my foot and I could still drive. Is there a way that this could just all be easier for me? So like that's what the world is feeding us. Make it easier, make it simpler. Easier, simpler, like get it done, get it done. That's how I do the dishes. That's how I was doing the mango. It's like get it done, get it done, get it done, because there'll be time to finally sit still at the Sunday meeting and listen to the songs, and then I'll have a taste of peace. But I won't have any peace from the time I wake up until I get here. And then I have the help of friends to gather here and say, okay, why don't you come here and sit down and shut up for a while, and I'll give you a little taste of peace, But I can't rely on that. I can't make that the only way I'm going to get some infusion of spirits. Like I have to find that for myself. I have to create that for myself. Life is a school. Every moment, for some reason I think of doing the dishes or putting away the dishes. It's how I spend a lot of my time, putting away the dishes. And I want it done. Can I grab all the? Nobody wants to put the silverware away, right? Nobody wants to put the silverware away. So I took that on. Okay, this could be my secret little consciousness exercise. If I would just make the sacrifice, try to pick up, but I want to get it done, so I'm going to try to pick up, 2 whole trays of all the silverware. And is there any way I could just kind of wish I could just like, forks, knives, spoon, fork, knife, spoon, It's like a game. Can I get it done? Can I get it done fast? That's all. I just want it fucking done. But that's life, and that's life is the school, and like that's my opportunity to use a presence tool, to use a moment of consciousness to allow some infusion of spirituality, of consciousness, of fineness, of a vibration of fineness into my life, because it is there. The possibility is there in placing a fork in the tray, as much as it is sitting here, listening to a beautiful song. The potential is in that moment as much as any other moment. Who's out there? Paula, Hitch, Sherry, Matthew. Nice to see you.